I get a lot of crap from my critics for posting clips showing slow drivers. I get even more crap from my critics for honking at slow drivers. Their argument is that the speed limit is the limit, and then they claim that drivers are allowed to drive at any speed under the limit they want. And so they claim honking at slow drivers is being an asshole since it's their God-given right to go as slow as they please. My critics are wrong. This opinion my critics have is based on their ignorance of the law and the dangers of slow driving. I don't feature in my videos, nor do we honk at drivers who are going a reasonable speed under the limit. For example, 5 miles per hour under the limit is no big deal. We don't get annoyed and we never honk at those ones. 10 miles per hour under the limit is a little annoying, but we probably won't honk. 15 miles per hour under the limit is annoying, and we may or may not honk. 20 miles per hour or more under the limit is very annoying, and we will honk. So you see, we don't give all slow drivers a hard time. Now, do you critics still think we're assholes? If you do, consider this. Just as speeding is illegal, so too is driving excessively slow. The California Vehicle Code prohibits any driver from driving at a speed that impedes the normal flow of traffic. The normal flow of traffic is usually right about the speed limit on a dry, sunny day. If a driver is going any speed under the speed limit and traffic is backing up behind that driver, they are in violation of the law. According to the California Highway Patrol, police will usually take a closer look at drivers going 10 under the speed limit and may or may not pull the driver over. If the driver is going even slower than that, law enforcement will probably pull that driver over. There's another law that deals with slow drivers. If a driver on a 2-lane road is going at any speed less than the normal flow of traffic, and there are 5 or more vehicles behind the slow driver is required to pull off the road to let traffic pass. So you see, my dear critics, people are not entitled to drive as slowly as they please. Now let's talk about how slow driving is dangerous. According to dailymail.com, in an article about the dangers of slow driving in the UK, it says, quote, "In reaction to these slow drivers, almost half, 45%, of motorists risk overtaking, thus increasing the chances of an accident," end quote. A Google search on the dangers of slow driving turns up many results. In Napa County, roughly half of all head-on collisions involved a slow driver. Here's a video clip that shows why. An understandably impatient driver behind the slow driver makes a fairly dangerous pass, with an oncoming vehicle too close for comfort. Slow drivers encourage reckless and dangerous passing. The combination of a slow driver and the impatient risk taker sometimes results in vehicular bloodshed. If my critics still can't see the forest for the trees when it comes to why bad driving is not good, they are idiots. I won't even go into the fact that the very act of driving excessively slow is inconsiderate and selfish, since the drivers behind them would like to get where they're going with minimal delay. There are even safe driving advocacy groups who now recommend flashing high beams at slow drivers. I hope my critics have learned something today.